was a great person, and he did not deserve to have this happen to him.
And for the family of Shawn, I'm sorry I'm a little aggravated, but this is a tragedy that shouldn't happen, and I feel for you.
It's fun at times, and it's always a challenge, and we all show support for one another.
The KOMO 4 drone captured a procession of buses as hundreds of transit workers from across the Northwest gathered to honor Shawn Yim, the Metro bus driver stabbed to death by a passenger last month. They also wanted to bring attention to the safety risks they face every day. KOMO's Jeremy Harris live tonight in Seattle with the very latest for us. Jeremy?
Preston, Shawn Yim was a longtime driver for King County Metro, and his murder has not only caused so much grief for those who knew him and his coworkers, but it's also brought to light a lot of safety concerns from transit operators here in Seattle who say what happened to Shawn Yim could have been prevented.
A final route winding through downtown Seattle, buses from around the Northwest displaying his name.
So we can't let Shawn's name be forgotten. Say his name. Shawn Yim! Say his name! Say his name!
Union brothers and sisters.
Shawn was so proud of Metro.
Gathered by the hundreds to remember Shawn Yim.
Your Union family will forever love and honor you.
Yim was working his route in Seattle on December 18th. Prosecutors allege a passenger confronted him about an open window. Things escalated and the passenger pepper sprayed Yim, kicked him, and then stabbed him to death.
This is a tragedy that should not have happened. Shawn should have been home for the holidays.
Transit workers said they fear what happened to Shawn could happen to them.
Far too often they're slapped, punched, kicked, spit on, pepper sprayed, and overcome with fentanyl and other drug exposure.
On a daily basis, in the growing uncertainties of these, whether we're going to come home at night to our family, to our kids.
From Oregon, Washington, and BC, transit workers said the same thing.
Oh, please, we've been begging for so long for there to be more concerns about our safety, especially out there at night.
It makes us scared, and we all fear for our own safety.
During the service, a union leader asked people to raise their hands if they've been assaulted on the job.
He did a job, came home to make a living, a good living, to go home to his family. He should not come to work and die.
Operator 21882 out of service.
A passenger named Richard Sitzlak is now charged with Shawn Yim's murder. He is currently being held on a bail of $5 million as his case works through court. These transit operators are going to be joined by the King County Council on Monday. They're going to have a safety meeting where they're going to talk about some of their concerns and options going forward. But what we've heard from the union is they want improved barriers to protect drivers, and they also want more law enforcement on the transit system. Reporting live in Seattle, Jeremy Harris, KOMO News.